Hi everyone, and welcome back to Decor Insider, the place for the latest interior design, home decor tips, and stylish living. Today, I'm sharing the most outdated interior design trends in 2025, the styles that are fading fast, and what you should do instead to keep your home fresh, timeless, and reflective of you. If you're planning a renovation or just love staying updated, you won't want to miss this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more expert design insights every week. Let's start with a big one, all white interiors. A few years ago, white walls, white furniture, white floors, it was the look. Clean, minimal, modern. But in 2025, this trend is officially outdated. Why? Because it feels cold, sterile, and impersonal. More like a showroom than a home. Instead, we're seeing a huge shift toward warm neutrals. Think creamy beiges, soft terracottas, sandy tones, and layered textures that make a space feel lived in and inviting. So if you're planning to repaint or redesign, add warmth and depth. It'll make your space feel cozier and more natural. Next up, modern farmhouse style. Yes, with all that shiplap and distressed wood. It was everywhere for years. But in 2025, it's starting to feel, well, overdone. Clients today are looking for spaces that feel personal and authentic, not like a copy-paste from a home renovation show. Shiplap, in particular, is now seen as builder-grade and predictable. Instead, try using textured plaster walls, geometric paneling, or bold wallpaper to add interest. The new direction is more eclectic and character-driven, mixing vintage pieces with modern rather than sticking to one themed style. Now let's talk about fabrics, specifically bouclé. It had a serious moment. That soft, nubby texture made sofas and chairs look cozy and chic. But now, it's everywhere, and honestly, it's not practical, especially if you have pets or kids. In 2025, we're moving toward more durable and diverse textures. Think rich velvets, woven linens, or even vintage-inspired floral prints that add personality and wear better over time. Texture is still important, but it's all about balance and function now. Let's be real, fast furniture, cheap, flat-pack, mass-produced, is on its way out. Yes, it's affordable, but it doesn't last, and it's terrible for the environment. In 2025, homeowners are becoming much more conscious about sustainability and long-term value. I always recommend investing in a few timeless, high-quality pieces, even if they're second-hand. You can find incredible vintage items on platforms like Cherish, First Dibs, or even local antique shops. Sustainable design is not just a trend, it's the future. This one might be controversial, black kitchens. Yes, they look dramatic and sleek. But let's face it, in real life they show every smudge, every fingerprint, and they make small spaces feel even smaller. In 2025, the trend is shifting to warmer, more inviting kitchens. Think natural wood cabinets, creamy quartz counters, brushed brass finishes, and soft lighting. Feels fresh, timeless, and much more livable. Remember, kitchens should feel like the heart of the home, not a nightclub. Closely related to the black kitchen trend are stark black and white color combos in general. The extreme contrast may have worked in minimalism's heyday, but today it feels a bit too harsh and impersonal. Instead, go for richer, layered palettes. Mix earthy greens, warm grays, rust tones, and muted blues. The result? Spaces that are soulful, comforting, and much easier to live in day to day. Let's talk about surfaces. Fluted tiles and timber-style wood paneling have been rising stars the past couple of years. But in 2025, we're seeing fatigue set in. These textures are now everywhere, and when something becomes that common, it starts to lose its uniqueness. Instead of copying what's trending, choose handmade tiles, natural stone, or even custom wall art panels that reflect your personal style. Uniqueness always wins in the long run. Now don't get me wrong, I love maximalism when done well. But maximalism doesn't mean you have to fill every corner with things. In 2025, overly cluttered spaces are starting to feel chaotic and overwhelming. Instead of stuffing your shelves, be intentional. Curate your decor so that every piece has meaning or purpose. Balanced maximalism, that's the sweet spot, where creativity meets calm. You know that Instagram perfect look? Where every cushion, candle, and throw blanket seems placed by a robot. That's called over-curation, and it's on its way out. Why? 'Cause it lacks authenticity. In 2025, people want their homes to feel real. A little imperfection, a bit of story, it all adds to charm. Instead of matching sets, mix textures, bring in souvenirs from travel, use inherited items. Let your space tell your story. Finally, let's talk about awkward or fake architectural add-ons, like fake arches, stick-on molding, or mismatched cornices. These often clash with the original character of the home and end up looking gimmicky. A better approach? Highlight and restore existing features, original brick, beams, flooring. Or if you're adding something new, make sure it aligns with the architecture's history or regional style. Harmony is key.